Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. New Mexico State will kick it off, but we'll be underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Jayhawks offense will start this game off. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
Yeah, it's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
From the gun, the ground game. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. He's got his man, and he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Aggies offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. On the move, it's McGowan. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Jayhawks are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. He has the first and still on his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks!
This quarterback is such a weapon on these design QB runs. He's not trying to just go get first downs. This guy's a threat to taking the distance, and bam, he did it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Hogan. He's got him in the flat. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. Using the quick game.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Quarterback empties his backfield. He wants to pass it on second down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Looking to throw, it's Hogan. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Field goal is good.
That makes the score Kansas 7, New Mexico State 3.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
New Mexico State has it first and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Kansas, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Got his man in the middle. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the grab down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick strike complete. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They keep attacking through the air. Oh, he spun away like a vapor. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Neal. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. They'll go with a direct snap. And the Aggies see them move the chains again. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the handoff. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Dropping back, it's Hogan. Feeling some heat. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. At the 40, there he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First down to start the drive after the break. He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Now on the counter. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Arnold. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Jayhawks will try to punch it in on first and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. On the ground, it's McGowan.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Back to pass, it's Hogan. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. The sure hands, it's David. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going for the big play. Wide open, he makes the catch. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
The Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run play action. Looking to the end zone. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the 2nd level. Beautiful execution.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. On the run, it's McGowan. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. They'll run it from the gun. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Daniels. Finds his target down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's gonna pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it down the middle. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Neal. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think that pass play was simply designed to just get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
New Mexico State, 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the catch. It's David. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Aggies are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Aggies!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Back to throw, it's Hogan. He makes the connection. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. And the Aggies have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a man on the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. Tackled immediately after the catch. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They're going to run it. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now on first down from the 40.
First down, Kansas.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Snagged in the middle. It's Arnold. That last completion has him set up. Second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Discards a man. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Right back to the well. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Right back to it. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Looking for space, it's McGowan. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's David. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Kansas offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Arnold. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. They'll try to get it through the air. He looks that one in nicely. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. This offense has a second down play. They'll go to the counter. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Jayhawks are flying down the field. Going up top on first down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Leaves it with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. It's Neal.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. On the run, it's McGowan. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get him down after he makes the catch. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. At midfield, he's got room. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the 1, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Makes the catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Slams ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
New Mexico State.
Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Kansas, 35.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Skinner. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He's going for the big play. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team.
On to kick it away.
On the return, it's Smith. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. He's looking for an open man on second down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
First down for the offense.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Rides to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And it's blocked. What a huge play.
And every week you study this and you know which side you're going to attack and who you want to attack. And you can tell they wanted to attack the right side, brought all the guys from that direction, sneak through a little crack, come in, get their hands on the punt, and get the big block.
And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Daniels. He finds his man, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Take the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Makes the catch. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And the Jayhawks are on the move. He'll come out throwing on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
New Mexico State, 38.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Takes the handoff. It's McGowan. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. That completion delivers a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. He's got it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Hogan. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a first down.
Going to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Skinner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2.
Now, a 4th down.
They'll try it on the ground. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. First down here for the offense. Pulls it, fired complete. Makes the catch and knocked down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hogan. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
Gain of 13. First down.
To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying to get to him. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Looking to throw on third and goal. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. They're trying to get to it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a fourth and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Jayhawks have it with a first and 10. The quarterback takes a knee.